the book of 2 Esdras chapter 4 and verse 26. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel. For the world hasteth fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and that the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. For the grain of evil seed has been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much ungodliness has it brought up unto this time, and how much shall it yet bring forth unto the time of the threshing? Ponder now by thyself how great fruit of wickedness the grain of evil seed has brought forth. All praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Harushah, Wahara Kakodash. Give honor to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect that seeking to be the elect of the nation of Israel. They're scattered abroad amongst the heathen, some looking like the heathen. Again with the 144,000. Preachers, teachers, and prophets, Shalom. As you see, Dr. Swan, Cyclospora, skinny, trend is dangerous. Now, before we play the video, let me delete the past video. I gotta go. Let me see. That was 46 minutes. Hold on, real quick, y'all. Stick with me. Delete that real quick. Now, I got a couple videos I'm gonna play, but as you see, if the evil which is sown is not put away, then it cannot come to righteous. So what's happening is Yahweh Shema Shah showing the folly, the evil, the wickedness of America, the wickedness of Babylon, the wickedness of Esau in which they're pushed forth. And in the midst of this place collapsing, Yahweh Shema Shah is restoring order at the same time. Alright, it's restoring order at the same time, which is order is by way of the elect of Israel, getting order through the spirit of power Yahweh Shema Shah according to the scriptures, and it's going to carry over to the kingdom. And the elect of Israel, the men, beginning from 144,000, are going to restore righteousness throughout the earth. Now check this out. Check this one out first.
Quick question. Did you have hernia surgery after 2015 and then needed another surgery because something went wrong? Like ongoing pain, infection, or your...
A new wave of cyclists.
Now check this out. This is how stupid this place is. Instead of exercising, eating good, healthy, working out, lifting a little bit of weights, strength training, things of that nature, and rest, these people want the Cyclospora virus so they can lose weight.
A new wave of Cyclospora outbreak linked to iceberg lettuce has hit 9 more states.
So that brings the total number right now of cases of that stomach parasite to more than 4,000, spread across 41 states. Megan Spector with the update tonight.
Arizona health officials have confirmed 36 local cases, but say they aren't related to the nationwide outbreak. Still, officials are urging caution, especially as a joke trending on social media surrounds one of the main side effects. Scrolling through social media, you've most likely come across videos like this, people talking about wanting the dangerous parasite just to lose weight.
Getting any kind of illness to purposely cause something like that is just a bad idea. Plus, cyclosporiasis can be deadly. There are folks ending up in the hospital for long periods of time.
Cyclospora skinny or diarrhea diet, whatever you want to call it, doctors call it extremely dangerous.
Well, with diarrhea, if you're not able to control that part of it, you're going to lose a lot of electrolytes. So you're going to have problems with muscle cramps and headaches and all those sorts of things. But dehydration, and we're really aware of dehydration in this state. You don't want to get to the state where your heart just can't pump enough of blood because there's no water in there.
Even jokes on social media can carry real consequences.
People who are influencers in social media, a lot of people listen to them. There's millions of followers for these people, and even the most off-color comment or I meant to be funny could be considered something serious, especially somebody who might be dealing and struggling with their weight. They may think, hey, maybe it might be a good idea, and it's never a good idea.
The CDC says from May 1st to July 20th, there have been 308 hospitalizations across 41 states reporting cases. No deaths have been reported. As for Arizona's 36 cases, officials haven't pinned down a single local source.
As far as we know, in our state, we haven't had any foci of outbreaks. So we can't say that this restaurant or this grocery store was the cause of an outbreak.
State health officials say a majority of our cases are associated with international travel, and the number of cases are within the normal range of yearly case counts. But Dr. Carroll warns that could be a false sense of security.
I don't believe that there's been enough reporting in our state to really study and know that there's not been an outbreak here.
Meanwhile, federal investigators are still searching for the root cause of the 2 recent outbreaks. Until a source is officially identified, health officials still advise cooking vegetables to stay safe and do not eat any recalled lettuce. Reporting in Phoenix, Megan Spector, Fox 10 News.
Congressman Don Davis was raised in eastern North.
Social media, man, see how stupid and wicked this world is, these people are. And you don't cook vegetables, you steam them. You're supposed to steam them. A lot of people fry them in all the oil. And, you get them too hot. You deep fry them, however it is you cook them. You're really supposed to steam them. All right, that's going to kill the bacteria, and it's going to keep the nutrients within the vegetables. All right? But you're not supposed to boil them. You're most definitely not supposed to deep fry them. But these people, man, they want the virus, the bacteria, so they can lose weight. Damn, well, y'all predict. This place finished, man. But in the midst of Yahweh Shema was shy, breaking this place down, he was restoring order at the same time, man. Check this out. See, because everything that's going on.
The government says consumer prices are up nearly.
Right. It says, with the economy collapsing, everything is high. The jobs not paying enough, and it's less jobs. It's just hard out here, right? Everything going up. And it's a certain housing development or rental place out there in California. They trying to charge people $200, an extra $200 because they're working from home. See, all these things that's going on, Yahweh Shema Shah is humbling these people and breaking them down. Which they're not becoming humble. They trying to find a solution to become more proud and try the same game plan all over again. But the only ones that's being humble are the elected Israel. Hey, that's why Yahweh Shema Shah said, that's Psalms. Hold on real quick, y'all. I think it's Psalms 34 or either 37. A contrite spirit. Lord seeketh such. To worship him. This is Psalms 34. Let's start at verse. Let's start at 14. The part you guys should start it, but let's start at 14. You know what? Let's start at 11. Come, ye children, hearken unto me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah. Who is this too? The elect of Israel. Only. According to the seed line of your father, not skin color. What man is he that desireth life and loveth many days, that he may see good? Keep thy tongue from evil, and thy lips from speaking guile, deceit, lies. Depart from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. The eyes of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. The face of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry, and the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah heareth, and delivereth them out of all troubles, all their troubles. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shah is not unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit. That means brokenhearted, man, remorseful, man. You know? So you see, Yahweh Shema Shah is humbling the elect of Israel. You know, those, you know, because we were all proud at some point. Yahweh Shema Shah had to break us down, man. Alright? Now, hey, Yahweh Shema Shah is bringing these plagues upon Babylon for the elect of Israel, those who haven't repented and converted, you know, put out the ways of this world completely yet. Hey, for to break them down and to bring them into the fold. But 2/3 of our people are not going to do so. They're going to keep on their folly. All right? It says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah deliver him out of them all. He keepeth all his bones, and not one of them is broken. You see? Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shah redeemeth the soul of his servants, and none of them that trust in him shall be desolate. You see? See, Yahweh Shema Shah is breaking down and building up. Ecclesiastes 3:1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the sun. A time to be born, right, born in the spirit, by word of his word being quickened, by word of his truth. In the name of Yahweh Shema Shah, and a time to die. A time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted, you see? And that's what's going on. People are dying, and Yahweh Shema Shah is plucking up that which is planted, which is Babylon, man, the first heaven and the first earth. It's being plucked up by the root. Let me see. A time to kill and a time to heal. Hey, and Yahweh Shema Shah is most definitely killing, because it's a time of judgment, and the elect of Israel are being healed in the spirit. A time to break down. It's not Yahweh Shema Shah breaking this place down, and a time to build up. Who been built up? The elect of Israel. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, bye-bye America, and a time to gather stones together, the elect of Israel, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. You see? A time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away. So you see, man, this place is finished. See, how about Shema Shah is breaking people down, man? You know we always get it. Proverbs. A haughty spirit before a fall. Proverbs 16:18. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit, a proud spirit before a fall. Yahweh Shema Shah is most definitely restoring order, man. But putting away the wicked, casting down the wicked and the proudful ways, humbling the elect, and so the elect can continue to serve Yahweh Shema Shah. Alright? And the righteous way that's being taught on this side is going to carry over to the kingdom, man, and through righteousness will govern the earth, you know, through the 144,000. You know, they will govern the earth in righteousness. More young adults moving back home with their parents amid affordability crisis. You see, Babylon has failed you. Babylon has failed everybody. You know we got to get to Isaiah 30. I'm going to jump straight to it. You can start at the top, but I'm going to jump straight to it, man. This place collapsing, man. As prophecy said. As Yahweh Shema Shah said. Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay thereon. So you trust in America, the wickedness of this place, and what they have to offer. You made this your stronghold, your support system, your foundation. Therefore, this iniquity, see, that's a sin, shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. And he shall break it as the breaking of the potter's vessel that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare. so that there shall not be found in it, the bursting of it, a shard to take fire from the hearth, or to take water withal out of the pit. But there's no saving this place, man. You trust in it, you see it collapsing, there's no building it back up, all right? There's no piecing it back up. There's no praying that God heals America. No, it's allotted to fall. It's prophesied to fall. For thus said the Lord God, Yahweh Shema Shah, the Holy One of Israel, in returning the rest shall you be saved. See, in returning the rest shall you be saved. And quietness and confidence shall be, and quietness and confidence shall be your strength. And ye will not. You see? 2/3 of our people won't take heed, but the elect did. But the elect are, excuse me. So you see how about Shema Shah is restoring order, man. More young adults moving back home with their parents amid affordability. Which, you're not supposed to, it's not supposed to be a single person household, man. Now, a man can have his own, but even men, you know, they'll live with their parents. You know, you go back in, you know, the ancient world, how things used to be, you know, back east, you know, the men live with their parents, and then once he got himself, you know, established, you know, he will move out, found him a wife, and they'll be together, or he can still be with his parents and he'll find him a wife, and then he's able to move out because he's already established anyway. But guess what they wouldn't do? They wouldn't move to a different state. See, that's the whole point of being in your own land, man. Because when you got your own land, your inherited land, your land rights, you not move from state to state, county to county, and you leaving your parents behind, man. Because they're very near. So when they get sick and things of the nature, you can take care of them. Or you get in a jam or something, they can help you out. But see, people want to move hours away from their families. You know, and when the moms and dads, or whatever the case may be, get sick, and you done got yourself in a jam and all this debt, you can't even take care of them. Or you get in a jam, your parents can't help you out. You see? See, this is the point of marriage, man. This is the importance of marriage. All right? This is one of the reasons why you have about Shema Shah say, hey, a man is to cleave him to his wife, and they become one. Wife or wives, because we can have more than one wife, and you become one flesh. You see, underneath the order of that man. Stability. You know, you try to tell the youngest this, man, and you know, the women want to be independent, move out on their own. And you can't afford nothing. Oh, you got 100 degrees, you done bought a house, but you can't keep up with the maintenance. Now you crying and complaining because now you want to go back to renting. Because at least when you're renting, you don't have to worry about maintenance because the property manager takes care of that. But guess what? You're supposed to have a man for that. You see how you have about Shema Shah breaking everybody down, most definitely you women? You see? Order's been restored back into the earth, man. All right? You have about Shema Shah is humbling these people, man, breaking them down. All right? Babylon, man.
The government says consumer prices are up nearly 4% over the last year. But as Americans stretch their budgets, most don't need the government to tell them that. One solution for millions of not so young adults is to move back home. Our Jerika Duncan spoke with one of them for our series, Affordability in America.
34-year-old Carly Goodrow appears to be in great shape physically, but financially, it's been a struggle.
This one is just super relatable.
The business coach and content creator has been documenting the ups and downs.
I am 34 years old. I just moved back in with my parents for a few months with my 2 golden retrievers.
So this is the room.
This is the room.
And then this is the workspace.
This is my office. It looks terrible right now.
When you think about what you imagined for your life at 34, was it this?
No, definitely not. What are you doing?
Before moving back home, Carly says she was living with her boyfriend in South Carolina on a $60,000 a year salary. But after they broke up, she couldn't afford to pay rent alone.
To be able to afford that on top of like your student loans, a car payment, it's really hard to function off of anything, I believe, like less than $85K.
According to Realtor.
You see that? Them damn student loans. That's one thing you women like to brag about. She couldn't survive off $60,000 in South Carolina. Where was she living in South Carolina? Like what neighborhood she was living in? That's crazy. Student loans. And she got like two dogs. That's another thing with you women, man. Hey, y'all don't have men. Right? Y'all don't have men, so you're going to pick up another bill, which is pets. And that's an expense. That's like having children, man. Then y'all go out here, y'all get in apartments and live with men that's not your husbands. And then y'all eventually start breaking up. Now you're on your own because you done gotten so much debt. You done invested so much or trusted so much into the decisions that you made to the point where it has failed you, man. Hey, that's why you get in the book of Ecclesiastes. I believe it's the 3rd chapter. That's why the father is to marry the daughter to the man. He got to be a righteous man. You know? And we talking about the Israelites, man. You know? So you women go out here and make a decision and marry Rico and them. It's 9 times out of 10 it's gonna fail, man. You see? Y'all women trash. Y'all women trash. A lot of y'all women break up with your husbands because you talking about he cheated with another woman. See, that's another thing. Hey, how about Shema shall restore order back in the earth, man? A man can have as many women as he want, man. All right? Y'all need to come together and do things the right way. But you don't have to. You see what's going on. And we hit that the other day. And how about Shema shall restore the order back into the earth with Isaiah 4:1? But how about Shema shall can get y'all back in line? And I'm talking about the Israelites, man, our people. You heathen, you just finished.
.com, a record 25.2 million adults under 35 were living with their parents in 2025. That's more than any point on record.
I'm going to play it back like 10 seconds.
According to Realtor.com, a record 25.2 million adults under 35 were living with their parents in 2025. That's more than any point on record, including the COVID-19 pandemic peak.
Society as a whole has to respond.
Wharton School of Business professor Susan Wachter has been studying this trend.
It's affordability across the board. It's not just the price of the home and the mortgage.
You ready, Zoe?
Carly's parents say they welcome the full house. 4 adults, 4 dogs, crossing paths once again.
It was so funny. Now, Kyle, Carly's brother, was already living at home. He's 33. This was happening before his sister moved in, but we've got some good news to report. Carly said after being able to save up enough money, she will be comfortably moving out in November. The key word there, comfortably. She has enough money.
Fantastic. I'm sure her parents will be happy about that as well, maybe.
I'm sure they will.
All right, Jerika, thank you.
You see that? She trying to move back out again. I got a cousin, she trying to do the same thing. Well, she ain't my cousin no more. Yeah, when I cut people off, I cut them the hell off, man. Cut them the hell off. You know? Her and her mama, hey, proud ass Christian, man, disrespectful. Hell no. You see? So y'all people keep trying to do the same old crap, man. You see? Not realizing what's going on. And my cousin, she like 37, 38. Don't know how to take care of herself, clean up and stuff like that. Claiming to be a preacher. Her mama supports everything she do, don't tell her nothing wrong. And her mama's 69. Took all the COVID, took all the vaccines. Now left leg dragging. And she can't do stuff for herself. house falling apart. Don't neither one of them got a man. But they better than everybody else, smarter than everybody else. And they're crumbling, man. You see? But but she wanted to move out on her own. See, y'all, and just like this woman right here, she want to move back out on her own. Stay with your parents. So what if it's a house full? Save your bread up. You see? The house may or may not be paid for. If it's paid for, hey, just help with the utilities, groceries. Leave it at that. You see? That's all you got to do. Until you find a man, you get married. You know, just... Y'all crazy, man. These people crazy. But, you know, it may seem like I'm talking to her, but I'm using her situation. But, you know, they appear to be Edomites, man. You know, Jake don't be having a house full of dogs or nothing like that. They, if anything, they'll be breeding dogs. You know, they had the backyard set up and they'll be selling them. Let's get Proverbs. It's a fire scripture right here. I just forget which chapter it's in. Proverbs. It might be 23. Proverbs. Yeah, this is the have a small shot. Let's read it in the GNT. NLT, I'm sorry. It's a fire, this is a fire chapter right here. So y'all people, you see what's going on, but y'all want to keep trying the same old stuff, man. And that's 2/3 of our people as well. That's who I'm talking to. This place finished. Hey, how about Shema Shah put things right in your path and show you how to do things, but you want to avoid and do things your way. And to get to the point where you just wasting more money. Then eventually to get to the point where you're not going to have any help. When all hell break loose and you on your own, what you think you can be able to call somebody? You can be able to call your parents? It's going to be too late. It ain't going to be no moving back home. Hell, you might not even be able to get back to your parents' crib. Proverbs, again, this is directed towards the Israelites, our people. Proverbs 23. And let's start at 27. Let's start at 26. My son, give thy heart. Let's read it in NLT. Oh, my son, give me your heart. May your eyes take delight and follow my ways. A prostitute is a dangerous trap, and this prostitute is talking about the ways of America, man. A false way. False doctrine is likened it to a woman. It says a prostitute is a dangerous trap. A promiscuous woman is as dangerous as falling into a narrow well. It's also twofold. She hides and waits like a robber, eager to make more men unfaithful. Who has anguish? It says, who has anguish? Who has sorrow? Who is always fighting? Who is always complaining? Who has unnecessary bruises? Who has bloodshot eyes? It is the one who spends long hours in the taverns trying out new drinks. Meaning, hey, you are engulfed in the ways of America, man. You're drinking off this Babylon with this Babylonian wine. Don't gaze at the wine. See how red it is, how it sparkles in the cup, how smoothly it goes down. Yeah, those things, hey, America, it looks good as it sounds good. It says, for in the end, it bites like a poisonous snake. It stings like a viper. And that's the effect of prophecy, man. That's the realization of this place's finished, man. It's falling, it's collapsing. The Babylonian wine is hey, it's a lie. It's a false way. You will see hallucinations and you will say crazy things. You will stagger like a sailor tossed at sea, clinging to a swaying mast. Hey, Babylon got y'all everywhere, man. Tossing and turning, don't know what to do. And you will say, they hit me, but I didn't feel it. I didn't even know it I didn't even know it. When they beat me up, when will I wake up so I can look for another drink? You see? So in other words, you're not paying to the fact that this place is collapsing. You're not paying attention to privacy. You're not paying attention to the fact that you are being broken down by privacy. But you want to do what? Try to better yourself and get yourself in a situation so you can do the same old things over and over again, man. This place finished, man. Hey, we got one more video, man. We got one more video. Let me see. Right here.
Would you ever hire a known child sex predator? Michael Watley did.
Watley appointed a convicted sex offender.
If this is who Watley hires, why would we ever hire Michael Watley? Win Senators responsible for the content of this ad.
My fault, y'all. We commercial. 30 seconds now.
Depend on it to survive, and she'll sleep just fine.
It says MAGA voters react to Trump taking their Medicare and SNAP benefits. And we don't care about you Edomites. Now, these people appear to be Edomites. They appear to be Edomites. I'm going to just leave it at that.
About 2 months ago, I stopped eating dinner almost every night of the week so that my boyfriend and I could have enough food left over to have lunch the next day, because I personally need to eat more in the middle of the day to be able to accomplish all that I have to do during the day by dinner time, nighttime, whatever. If I'm hungry, I can just fall asleep through it. It doesn't really matter. This was before we were about to lose our food stamps. Mind you, we both work. I've worked since I was 14 years old. I have a college degree. But because we have children and because aftercare and before care is too expensive, I've taken a job that's basically minimum wage so that I can be there to pick up my kids. And I cannot fathom what we're going to do without that food stamp money, because if I already couldn't eat dinner with that food stamp money. So yeah, I'm glad some of you are happy.
Disgusting, 2 full-time jobs in that household for them, and they're still rationing meals like it's a Depression-era household. This is what they mean when they say the system is working as exactly as designed. To keep people down, middle class, lower class, everyone, Remember, it's not left versus right, it's up versus down. Anyways, guys, if you haven't already, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it.
Did you guys see that woman talking about her father getting kicked out of the nursing home? Well, apparently the nursing homes are kicking out their Medicare patients. And she was like, why would they do that? And everyone in the comments was like, honey, this is what you voted for. This is Medicare cuts. This is the big, beautiful bill. And she was like, no, that's not it. Yes, it is. I work in skilled nursing. 90% of the residents that are in there, they are Medicare patients. These buildings stay open because of Medicare. They will close down. They will not care for your aging parents and grandparents for free. They will send them home to you. You will have to quit your job and stay home and take care of them. That means you're going to have to be the caregiver for your father, your husband, your kids. You're going to have to quit your job. You're going to do all this on half the income for your household. This economy is going to suffer greatly when these places start closing down. This is one of the reasons, this is the main reason why I did not want to rely on the U.S. for my income while I'm living abroad. The economy here is bound to crash. When you cut Medicare like that and these places close, a lot of people are going to lose their jobs. The dollar is going to suffer. There is no forethought with these people. They have no idea what is happening.
It's bad. They really are about to dump an entire generation of elderly people back onto families who are already drowning financially. And one of you even watching right now are probably going through this, or soon to be, and that absolutely is horrible. It's horrendous. That really sucks for both parties. And they genuinely think this counts as fiscal responsibility. What are they thinking?
Why are you voting?
Now check this out. You heard what they said? They're dumping the elderly back on their families. It's never supposed to be off the family's shoulders anyway. See, how about your mouth sharp restoring order? But see, these people that got themselves in a jam to the point they can't get out of it. Why? Because this place is wicked. Let me see. Why the hell about your mouth sharp? Ecclesiastes chapter 3. And verse I'm gonna start at the top. Then we'll close out. Now we'll play a little bit of that video, the rest of it. Then we'll close out. They know exactly what they're doing. This is the plan. But see, you people don't have the foresight, man. You see, that's why Yahweh Shema Shah said the righteous see the evil and they hide of themselves, man. And the wicked perish on and are punished. You see? Ecclesiastes 3:1. Hear me, your father, O children, and do thereafter, that ye may be safe. For the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah has given the father honor over the children and has confirmed the authority of the mother over the sons. That's the order. Whoso honoreth his father maketh an atonement for his sins. And he that honoreth his mother is one that layeth up treasure. So you see, these people don't take care of their families, man. Their elderly parents and grandparents. What do? They dump them off on the system. Now, if you kept your parents within your household, you will get their check. You see? And you can take care of them with that check at the crib. You see, you can work from home. Or if you got a husband, you know, the woman should be home. And the husband out there getting that bread. You get food stamps. You can still get food stamps depending upon how much he make. If you got kids, you know, food stamps. There's other aid out there, which, you know, if you're living within your means, you wouldn't have to rely on the system, but you use the system but not abuse it. Then you got the check from the elderly coming in. You use it however you use it. You got everything set up. You see? But y'all didn't think about that, man. I don't want to stay with my parents. Shit, what you forgot? They wasn't going to get old? No, see, the thing is you wasn't thinking. You didn't think about yourself getting into a jam. And you might need your parents. Need that home that's more than likely paid for. But you want to go out and do your own thing. You want to live in the city. Hey, I get it. I live in the sticks. I don't like it around here. But I'll be damned. I'm all my mama got. You know, her other two sons gone. So I'm all she got. She ain't got nobody. She in the truth. As well as myself. What the hell I look like going out there? Man, hell no, man. That's stupid. Whoso honoreth his father maketh an atonement for his sins, and he that honoreth his mother as one that layeth up treasure. That's why Yahweh Shema Shah judging this place, man, because these people are not honoring their elderly, man. Their parents, the elderly in general, because they ain't taken care of. That's why they have no protection. And I'm talking about 2/3 of our people. Whoso honoreth his father shall have joy in his own children, and when he maketh his prayer, he shall be heard. He that honoreth his father shall have long life, and he that is obedient unto the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah shall be a comfort to his mother. You see? He that feareth the Lord Yahweh Shema Shah will honor his father, and will do service unto his parents as to his masters. You see that? Do you see that? The same way our parents took care of us, we got to take care of them. Honor thy father and mother, both in word and deed, that a blessing may come upon thee from them. For the blessing of the father establishes the house of the children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations. Glory not in the dishonor of thy father, for thy father's dishonor is no glory unto thee. For the glory of a man is from the honor of his father, and a mother in dishonor is a reproach to her children. My son, help thy father in his age, meaning when he's elderly, it's your father and mother, and grieve him not as long as he liveth. See? So you got to take care of your parents as long as they live. And if his understanding fail, have patience with him, and despise him not when thou art in thy full strength. Right? So when we, like now, we're in our full strength, we're of age, we could do. You know, our parents, our grandparents, they're elderly, they can't do what they do. They go back to the baby stage. They get weak. They hurt. They can't do the things they used to do. That's what we for. For the relieving of thy father shall not be forgotten, and instead of sins it shall be added to build thee up. You see? In the day of thine affliction it shall be remembered. Thy sins also shall melt away as the ice in the fair, warm weather. He that forsaketh his father is as a blasphemer, and he that angereth his mother is cursed of God Yahweh. So you see, man, y'all about jacking y'all up, man. You're not taking care of the elderly, man. Talking about the system dumping it back on the families that's already struggling. It's supposed to be like that, because you weren't supposed to dump them off on the system any damn way. There ain't supposed to be no damn nursing home. You crazy? You crazy. But hey, I'm gonna end it right here, man. I'm starting to get heated, man. You know, Yahweh Shema Shah collapsed in this place, man. It's over. Stay prayed up in the names of Yahweh Shema Shah. Hey, those of us who, true believers in Yahweh Shema Shah, just following the scriptures, doing what we're supposed to do, staying focused on prophecy, on the kingdom, doing the best we can according to the scriptures, honoring our father and mother, honoring one another through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, and loving one another, which is the second commandment of all was likened to the first, which is to love Yahweh Shema Shah with all their heart. Hey, we good, man. All right? Hey, just continue to pray to Yahweh Shema Shah, take not his Holy Spirit away from us, man. These people finished, man. Don't feel sorry for these niggas. Don't feel sorry for them. Stay prayed up in the names of Yahweh Shema Shah. Shalom.